So, UK, what is your position towards the international hatred towards your country right now?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of international hatred towards UK right now after the Brexit, after our referendum to quit the European Union. Now we're no longer the biggest contributor in Europe, and therefore...
You're no longer the biggest contributor in Europe? Then
Yes.
who is?
Germany is currently, because
Oh.
we're no longer part of EU, so we have to reallocate our funding towards Africa,
Oh, you
towards
withdrew from
Americas.
EU?
Yes, that's
Where
what
are you
Brexit
now?
is about.
Where do you stand now?
Where do we stand? We stand along with the countries that are in need.
You have to be more specific than that.
Yes, we are supporting the African resolution, we're supporting America's resolution, and we're supporting countless many others. Just the Europeans' resolution for a compulsory fund in the World Health Organization seems a little far-reached and ambitious at the moment.
Do you think it's because of your declaration of war yesterday?
Once again, the United Kingdom never declared war. The act of
They
saying-
denied declaring war.
Yes, the United Kingdom denies the declaration
I
of
have
war.
word evidence that you declared war.
Yes, but the United Kingdom did not declare war, especially with pre-World War I equipment that's showing in the media in this morning's news flash.
Okay, so what is your position on helping African countries?
Yes, we're developing specific funding programs to help combat the...
Well, Germany's proposing the same thing, and
Yes.
it looks like they have more support.
But they're doing a compulsory funding, and that compulsory funding is contradicting itself, in which there is a board to decide if that funding is
Well,
compulsory.
who is managing it? Who is a fair international organization that prevails justice?
That is something we don't know. We can rely on NGOs all we want.
Wait, so
but
you're not trusting World Health Organizations now?
World Health Organization is a perfectly fine organization, but they're entrusting the transparency of such programs to non-governmental organizations.
Wait, so you're not supporting WHO now?
I am
This is a
supporting
WHO
WHO.
conference.
I am fully supporting WHO. However, I am not in support of all the NGOs that are present today in World Health Organization.
Okay, so now you're not supporting NGOs.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think we're done here.
I mean, I told you, I will make it as extreme as possible. Let's make it fun this afternoon.
Let's make it fun. Agreed.
In light of a comment that was made about the Red Cross only supporting aid to African countries, we would like to respond by saying that the Red Cross works in over 80 countries across the world. We deliver aid to tens of millions of people, and we support approaches that are tailored to the needs of specific populations. We know that different communities and populations differ in terms of socioeconomic and historical context, and our approach is that we tailor everything that we do to specific needs of the people that we want to help.
Give it a go.
Okay, so Oxfam is really happy to see that the international community is actually taking a step forward to address the HIV crisis in the African continent, but more specifically in the sub-Saharan area. However, we think that the approach is not holistic enough. Indeed, with countries like Zimbabwe, who have 1 out of 6 persons infected with HIV that are going to die. This leaves a lot of orphans in a region where fertility rates are very high. Who is going to make sure that these orphans will have proper care and will grow up with parents and support? And also, even by making clinics, putting clinics everywhere, in continents where there's a lot of food insecurity, how will people choose between going to get water or going to get a treatment for HIV? So Oxfam really wants the international community to think about more holistic approaches to tackle HIV by including food security for the communities and always staying culturally safe.
Amnesty International has always fought for human rights. We have a huge platform to fight against discrimination, stigmatization of certain issues, and we work to fight against violations of human rights. We think that most of violations boil down to discrimination. If people don't understand the issue or the people associated to the issue, they tend to act against those basic human rights. So we work to educate, support, and protect vulnerable groups all around the world.
Hey, this is Lara Antebi from the South African Broadcasting Corporation. I'm here with the delegate from Switzerland. So, what is your response to China's involvement in the African situation?
It's a little worrying for Switzerland because we know that right now in African countries there's a lot of exploitation of natural resources that's being done by private companies and foreign countries as well, whereas these countries are rich with these resources and should benefit from them. And also there are a lot of violations of human rights in this exploitation. So we are worried that this resolution would open the door to more violations and to more exploitation from foreign countries.